What do you? All right, hold on. I see where
Let's
this is
go.
going.
Let's go.
Ooh. Oh, all right.
All right,
Finish your point.
Snowden. So look, where do you think about Edward Snowden and how he produced with the leaking the FBI putting mass surveillance on us and stuff like that? Would you
Okay,
call him a traitor? Would you call him a traitor?
no, because he told the American people the truth. They could have said, by the way, we spying on y'all, doing
Okay, so
everything
then
like
what
that.
the fuck is wrong with Trump telling you the truth? I grab bitches by the pussy.
Okay,
It's our
no, but
obligation to
that
do
we're not
that.
talking.
It's our
Trump wanted to
let's
win
let's
by
go.
any means necessary. Okay, I'm not saying that Obama and Hillary
He knew he
didn't
could
go over there and
win.
kill
He
a
knew he
Gaddafi.
could win by any
My
means
classics,
necessary. Because he
hold on, Snowden. Hold on. My classics. So we got a decorum. When the people is in the big box,
okay.
I'm the host, so of course I can fucking say what I want to say. But what we're gonna do is let the people when they're in the big box, and I'm gonna let them do what they do, and then once they once you have a question or something, and you say something, interject, I'm gonna switch you over, and then they got a little second to finish their point, and then you're gonna answer what you're gonna ask your question.
I
But let
got
them
you,
When
finish
bro.
you're
their
I'm a
point.
done,
mute.
I'm
I'm
gonna
a
get
mute
you out of
myself.
there and
Let
put
them
somebody
finish.
else in there when you were asking. You know what I mean?
I
I'm gonna
got you,
try to get
bro. I'm gonna mute
everybody a
myself.
chance to talk if they want to talk and all that shit. All right, there you go.
Well, what I don't like about Trump is Trump always point the finger at everyone else. Yeah, we know Hillary went over there and did that stuff to Haiti. We know Hillary and Obama went over there and killed Gaddafi. But don't point the finger at everybody else for stuff you have participated in too with Jeffrey Epstein. Trump that did all this stuff with Jeffrey Epstein, all
None
this
of that's
stuff.
proven though.
Trump,
Hey,
Trump that
none
did
of that's
all this
proven.
stuff, but he wants to point the finger at everybody else. You can't point the finger at me and you done did the same thing.
He
Oh,
wasn't in
Loaded
politics
agreeing
though.
with
Trump
you.
wasn't in politics, so he couldn't have been doing
But
the same
it
thing.
still
So,
don't
hey,
matter. It still
hey,
don't
check this
matter.
out, Snowden. Check this out, Snowden. So, do you know that the FBI has released the official documents that prove that Hillary Clinton paid a British spy to create the dossier and that she had her attorneys give it to the FBI to open the investigation on Trump as a candidate, and Obama okayed that, and he carried it
It,
on into Trump's presidency. Do you know how illegal and how messed up that is?
okay, but Trump has done stuff too. Trump wanted to see people arrested. Like Trump wanted to see all people
Hillary
arrested. But
Clinton
check
should have
this
been
out.
arrested. She should have been.
Okay, but Trump needs to be arrested too.
But Trump was a
Trump need to be,
citizen.
so they both need
Trump
to
was
be
a private
arrested.
citizen. Trump was a
Okay,
private citizen, though. Why should he
if
have
you're
been?
gonna
All
arrest
right, I'm sorry.
Trump,
I'm sorry.
you gotta
Yeah,
go get Hillary first.
And
Because
yeah.
I mean,
this
but
bitch
but
didn't
a lot of
erase
stuff
all the
she did.
emails. Her secretary is Anthony Weiner, who's a child molester.
John
And
Okay,
you know what
Podesta. John Podesta.
Anthony Weiner, the on Anthony Weiner laptop, it said insurance policy. So if Anthony Weiner would have went down, he could took. That's how he got out of trouble. Was that
He
photo
didn't
on
get
that
out of trouble.
computer?
He went to prison.
Now
He went to prison.
Trump,
Preach. Preach.
okay, but like I said, Hillary is not innocent. Hillary has done a lot of things with Haiti, uh,
But do you
Jeffrey
see why
Epstein,
Trump
and all this
ran?
Li-
But
stuff.
Trump, hey,
Libya.
Trump,
Libya.
Trump ran on all the dysfunction and all the
But
criminal
some of
shit that
that
Hillary
stuff.
did.
But some of that stuff that Hillary has done, you got to look the other way. Like Obama and Hillary going over there and killing Gaddafi. They had to do that.
Huh?
We would
No, they
we would
didn't.
eat out the
No,
trash
they
can.
didn't. Look at Saudi. Hey,
Yes, they
look at
did. Dude,
No, look, wait, hold
he
on.
was trying to
Wait,
unite
They didn't
Africa.
have to do that.
hey, hold
They
on,
didn't
Oh,
have
they
Iraq.
to
Look
do
at.
had
that.
Hey,
to.
He was
They
buying.
listen.
had to do that.
Why?
Uh,
Gaddafi was
Okay.
probably the best leader for Libya. Look at Libya now. Libya is like
Okay.
one of the
But
country. Wait,
but
he was
hold on.
buying. He was
Wait, hey, hold
buying.
on. Look, Libya is one of the
Okay.
biggest countries of slavery today. So that's the country
okay.
that they toppled over political benefit and lied about Benghazi and all that. And now
Okay. I'm
it's
I'm gonna
worse
send
off
y'all
than
a
it's ever
video.
been.
They got mad. Hold on, just a second. They got mad because he was buying oil with gold instead of the U.S. dollar, bro. And they
Okay,
killed
Yeah.
his
yes.
ass.
You cannot go past the US
Boom.
dollar. This global currency
Right.
reset, Russia has to jump in line. Russia has to. We have a lot of countries coming into our currency. Our currency is stable. If you decide to go past the US dollar, go past NATO, they are going to take care of you. And
Do
that's
you
for
believe in war?
us.
Do you believe in
I
war?
They
don't
did the
believe in
same thing
war,
to Saddam
but
Hussein. They did the same
Wait, hold
thing to
but
on.
Saddam
Do you know that
Hussein.
Trump's the only president that didn't take us to war? He's the only one.
Donald Trump
Yeah.
is
That's a
also his
definite
Yeah.
fact. Trump is the only. There's no fucking almost. There is no. I almost beat you. I almost won. You either is or it isn't. And Trump did not have us in war. We were
But guess
going
what? He
up.
was trying to
We were
start a
winning.
war so he could
You know what
stay
I
in
mean?
president. Trump could
When
have.
they were like, "Oh, you can't go into Korea." No person. What, nigga? I could go where I'm anywhere, nigga. I'm Trump, nigga. I'm step right over that fucking line, nigga. And guess who's
See,
gonna
this the
respect?
point.
He
Kim
was trying
Jong
to
Un's
start.
gonna respect that shit.
This the point. This the point people missing. America is not a country; it's a corporation. And he was the world's greatest CEO. He was the world's greatest CEO. Boom.
The first
He had his
CEO.
own TV show, The Apprentice. Watch it.
Donald Trump was going to start a war so he can stay being president, but he didn't have the
How?
opportunity
Oh
to.
my no.
Okay,
With who? With who? With who?
everybody
With who?
everybody
With
know
who?
Donald Trump. They
With who?
was watching him. Okay, this was worries me. Okay, so at the end, he was trying to change out the people in the Pentagon. You can't do that because you'll mess up our global currency reset, dude. We
Wait,
have to make
listen.
sure we stay
Hey,
at the.
you just
The
said
tw-
that you're against war. Donald Trump was
I
switching
am
out
against
the.
war,
Wait,
but guess
all
what?
right, no,
It's
but you wait,
necessary
hold on,
evil.
but you can't be against war and say that because Donald Trump
But
was
listen to
cleaning
me.
out the. Wait, hold on. Donald Trump was replacing those generals with new generals because those were military hawks. They were hawks. They wanted us to go to war for oil and all these other
Okay.
resources of other countries. So Donald Trump was trying to change the culture inside the Pentagon of war.
You can't. Okay. You
See
have to
what I'm
have an
saying?
army.
Hey,
That's a necessary
what I'm
evil.
saying,
You
what
have
I'm
to.
saying is hey, you need to study his policies and not how you feel and how the media made you feel about the man.
Ooh,
And you need to go
Yep.
look at his actual policy and see what he
but
Yep.
you're not
actually did.
listening to me
Yep.
though. You're not
No,
listening to me. Donald
but I
Trump was a
understand your
We
feeling.
threat.
I
listening. We
understand your
listening,
feeling.
bro. We
I understand
listening.
your feeling. I
No,
do.
5280. Let him go.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not listening to me that Donald Trump was a threat to our democracy because he was messing up our allies, doing a whole lot of other stuff. And we have investments in other countries that we have to see these investments through. If we don't see these investments through, then we have to make sure we at the top of that pyramid
Do you
because
know about the UN?
look, no, we have to make sure the NATO and we keep all that
Yeah.
stuff in order because
But
if we
so
don't do,
do you know what he did with NATO though? Since you're speaking on it.
I don't know exactly what he
So
did, but
look at this, look at this. So look at this. The government has we expect other countries to pay 2% of their overall GDP so we protect them in the world, right? So only one of those countries was paying its responsibility to the US for the past 20, 30 years, right? All the other countries were paying like 0.002% of their obligation for protection under the US flag, right? So when Trump went over there and he started going off on them, all those people started paying what they were supposed to. Well, if he would have stayed president, they would have had to pay what they were supposed to pay. Since Biden's president now, they're defaulting on it and going back to not paying us. But
okay.
But those are facts. That's a fact what I just
Okay,
said.
so it's also a fact that we lost the world's largest economy to China. China has the world's largest economy. We have the world reserve currency. World reserve currency
Under
does
who
not
though?
last
Who did we
forever.
lose that
We
to?
are
We lost those
able,
under Clinton and Bush and Obama.
okay,
Not Trump.
but
Trump was
we
taking
have,
it back.
but right now we have the world reserve currency. We have to keep that until we get to this global currency reset. If we lose world reserve currency right now, it is not good. That's not good for our country to lose the world reserve currency right now. So
Our currency
you have to know,
is gone.
but
You
we can
understand?
still
They printed more U.S.
people.
dollars.
Okay,
They
but listen
printed
to me.
50% of the U.S. money circulation in the
You're not
last 2
letting,
years.
not letting
They
me
printed
speak.
50% of the circuit. Go ahead. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
but listen to me. Our markets, people, we are finna have people coming to our markets. We finna have Iraq coming to our markets. We finna have Zimbabwe coming to our markets. So that's gonna give us more of a pool of money. The American dollar is not going anywhere right now, and we have to make sure we hold that.
Those countries don't mean a difference in our GDP, man. They don't make a
Okay,
difference in our
but
GDP.
listen to
They're like
me.
as big.
Our our country is
Those countries' GDPs are like as big as Las
not
Vegas
listening.
County's GDP.
Dude, we
Okay.
have a stable currency. Everybody want in our markets, but if they
Our
want
state,
it in our markets, they need to sacrifice their young people like we sacrifice our young
Hey,
people.
that's what I'm saying though. Our currency isn't stable. We've printed 50% of the money that's in circulation in the world in the past 2 years. We've printed 50% of the money in the
Hey,
last
hey,
two
hey,
years.
hey, look.
So that's
And you
why.
know, hey, look, wait, hold on.